142nd edition of the FA Cup final is upon us. That's on Saturday. And also, it's interesting because it's the first time Manchester United and Manchester City are facing on that stage. What are your predictions? It's more a battle of prestige than any other thing at this stage, but what are your predictions?
Before I predict, let me tell you a little story. This is the second time that Manchester United is in a position to stop an English team from winning the treble. The first time was in 1977. I'm not sure you were born then. I was in secondary school. I'm a Man U fan. A lot of people know that. And Liverpool were the dominant force in English football at the time. And Liverpool had won the league. They were going to play, I think, Borussia Mönchengladbach of Germany in the European Cup final. And they were going to play Man U in the final of the FA Cup. I was a secondary school student. And Liverpool, and nobody had won the treble up until that time. So I found out, I found myself praying to God and pleading with God that Liverpool had won the league. I was sure they were going to win the European Cup. Please God, let Man U win the FA Cup. Eventually Man U won that FA Cup 2-1, surprise result because everybody thought Liverpool were going to win. So that's the kind of spirit as a Man U fan I want Man U to pull out. To say, now you now won the treble in 99, nobody has won it since then. I feel the City team is good enough to take everything in front of them. I believe they're a better team than the Man U team. It's a deeper team. But football is not always about the better team. If you ask me, will they do the treble? I will say yes. But I honestly also feel that it's not going to be a stroll over Man U and even Inter in the Champions League.
Yeah.
But for Man U, the incentive is let's stop them from equaling what we've done. But hey, records are there to be broken or equaled. At some point, another team will do the treble. And that's my view. I just have a feeling that I'll still tip City, but it's not going to be as straightforward as people think. And I won't be too surprised if Man U pull a surprise as well, quote and unquote.
How much do you trust your crystal ball?
I'll tip City. I think City have a better team, have a deeper team. But one thing is, City might have their eye. I think it's more important to them to win the Champions League.
Exactly.
Than the FA Cup. So if they take their eye off the ball, maybe he makes changes, thinking ahead at the game 1 week later, Man U have enough also to be able to hurt City. You remember, Man U beat City earlier in the season, despite the fact that they were whitewashed in the first game between the two sides, 6-3.
Yeah.
But they won the return leg at Old Trafford, so it's not as if they've not beaten City before. I'll make it 60-40. City have a 60% chance, but 40% chance in the cup final is a good chance as well.
It's a decent one.
It's a decent one.
Maybe we should trust your hunch. Thank you very much for being a part of the Nutmeg.